Alrighty, Weenie. So this is the little train project that you all seen there. I showed it in the video a little while back, and I asked you all in the comments to let me know if anybody want to see this. I think I got maybe one yes, and maybe another yes or two from a personal individual that I'd talked to, but we're gonna video it, and if it gets 15 views, that's 15 views my channel didn't have. If it gets 5,000, that's 5,000 I didn't have. So that's just the way that's gonna work. But here's the deal. This is gonna be a train. This is gonna be the engine. We're gonna build barrels, barrel cars behind it, like the one that you've seen me drive in previous videos. This is originally a 12.5 horsepower. I think it's 28 cubic inches from factory. That one has been bored 10 thousandths, has new piston ring. I think it says like 32 cubic inches. It runs very well. I actually took it off of Olaf, my little girl's racing mower. I think you all have seen that before. But that's what we're going to put in here to run the train. I don't think it'll be a problem. This one's hydrostatic. I had to relocate the pedal there so that the body could come out through here, and it's got to be cut back to where it'll clear because it was hit up here on the front board. But y'all see more about that as we build. Got all the electrical out of it, got all that cut out. I've got the wiring harness here. All that's got to be rewired. When we get the cab built on, there will be a switch panel over on this side. There's supposed to be enough room for 2 people to ride in it, in case somebody wants to ride in it with you. My little girl and my niece, they like to ride in them, so kind of make it big enough for 2 people. And I think it'll be a pretty neat build. I should have videoed this, taking this off and getting all the wires out, but that was kind of before I really had any answers whether anybody wanted to see it or not. But I know I've got a few people that'll watch it, so it's no big deal. This pedal here, this is clutch and brake. I ain't too worried about it, because the only time it's going to be used is for a parking brake. This is a hydrostatic wide body Murray. What we're going to do, we're going to take a grinder and a wire brush and clean all this up good. And I'm actually going to spray this with truck bed liner and paint it black. It'll never be used for nothing else besides what it's going to be when I build it here. That's my hood, the barrel. We got the hole cut out here. This is for the gas tank. The gas tank filler neck will actually stick up through that. I don't want to have to fight with opening the hood and having a big long funnel and all that stuff, try to get gas put in it. Plus, where this one was mounted, it would be inside the cab, and I just didn't want none of that inside the cab with me. So we're done that. The gas tank will be mounted there up and under the hood, and there'll be a stack down on that end in the center, and it'll be a neat little build to watch, guys. I hope y'all enjoy. This is the light we're going to use. It come off of an old boat, 70s model, and this part right here is all that you'll see sticking through the hood in the center of the front. You won't be able to see this. This will be in behind the hood. You'll never see it, but that's the idea for that. And I'll put a picture in there of that lit up. It's really impressive how bright it is. But looks more like the old locomotives with one light in the center. And I actually built the train horns myself. Probably build another set of those, and you guys will get to see that. I'll try to video that when I build this next set that goes on here. We're going to put our air tanks. I'm going to build the air tanks myself. We're going to set the air tanks right here. They'll be canister style. There'll probably be 2 in there and a compressor. And it'll be neat to watch this build happen. But you want to hang tight. Hope in the next clip we can get this thing cleaned up. We may work on that right now. Get it cleaned up, get it ready, and we'll spray it with some truck bed liner, get everything looking good, and then we can start the wiring and putting the engine back and everything. I've got to get a belt. I gotta get a drive belt. I won't put the belt on it before I get everything on it, because it'll be a pain in the butt after everything's built on. But get the belt put on and get it all cleaned up and sprayed, get the engine back on it, get the wiring. I'll probably start the wiring before I put the engine back on, because the wiring is going to be a little different on this deal. So I'll probably try to get that started, and I think it'll be cool. You guys hang tight. Alright, weenies, back down here on the train project. I'm working on this a little bit at a time when I've got time. I know you guys come here for the excavation, but this is just the way it is sometimes in the winter time. There's not a whole lot going on, and I want to keep cranking the content, so that's what I'm going to do. And some of y'all may enjoy this, some don't, I don't know. But like I said, I am going to do it anyway. If it's 10 views, that's 10 more than I had. So we're going to get this thing cleaned up here just a little bit and see if we can't get Alright guys, so just trying to rough it up to where the bed liner will stick to it. Don't have to be nothing perfect or nothing like that, but get it roughed up, and got a little bit more over here to do. I'll work on that some more, and I gotta find my safety glasses before I get my eyes put out. I'm a self-contained idiot, so you guys, whoever's watching this, don't do what I do. But anyway, weenies, I'll catch you in the next and hang tight. Alright, weenies, so good morning everybody. Anyway, here's the deal with this. I started spraying it with the truck bed liner, as you see setting there. That's good stuff. If you ever want to undercoat a vehicle or something, I would rather use that than the rubber undercoating. I find that the rubber undercoating will come off a lot of times if it gets wet or what have you, and I just don't care for it. So I use truck bed liner. We're building a 65 Falcon, and I've done the whole bottom side of the car with truck bed liner, and it looks very nice and sleek, and I like it. It looks good. But we're going to paint all the inside of this black. The whole interior will be black. And I started spraying this though. This is the deal. I got water dripping off of the roof, off of the ceiling in here, where it started warming up. And so I kind of put a stop to that till it quits dripping. So I'm going to finish up my coffee here, and I'm gonna drink my coffee and let the ceiling dry down a little. Once it dries down, then I'll get an air hose and I'll blow this thing down, and I'll try to video it, and we'll spray it, get it sprayed. I did spray inside the dash. I went ahead and done all that for the most part. Might be a place or two I missed there, but up and under there ain't gonna matter that much. I will hit that though when I start spraying again. And we get this thing painted up, and then we can start building the body on it. Get some of the wiring on it, and then we'll start building the body. So hang tight, weenies. Alright guys, since we got the ceiling dried up a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and set you guys up here and try to spray this. The compressor's running, but they'll be alright. We ain't using the compressor right now, we're just blowing it off, drying everything off. So we get started spraying this, and I don't know whether to set you all up or carry you around with me. I'll just carry you with me. That way you can see more about what's going on. I may have to adjust your zoom in a little bit so you can see, and we can go from there. Let me get my glove back on here, and we'll get this going. Alright, weenies. Alright. We ain't too worried about none of this stuff as far as masking off or whatever. I know what the mower is. This back here I ain't gonna worry about. Under the seat there, I'm not sure that that's even the right seat plate for it, so I ain't too worried about that. But the idea is to get it all one color and try to keep it, you know, looking halfway decent. Alrighty, so we're getting progress made here. We'll spray the back side of that thing the best that we can. Spray that. That's looking pretty sharp. Get this fender out here, head down it, trying to make this go as far as I can, but I don't want to put too little on it either. Still got a little bit of water right there. It'll be alright though. Once it dries off, I'll shoot back over it or something. Alright, weenies, that's starting to look pretty good. I'm not too worried about this seat plate because we're going to take it off anyway, I think, and rework it. I don't know for sure yet what's going to come of that. I had planned on building a bench seat in it. Or trying to order a boat seat. Actually, you know what, guys? I think I'm just going to go ahead and light that, just in case we might use it, because I had thought about building the seat in, and I was going to fix it on this so it could slide back and forth. So we'll just go ahead and put it on it. Something happens, we don't want to use it, all we got to do is take it off. Well, didn't exactly mean to spray the steering wheel, but that's alright, whatever. I ain't too worried about the steering wheel, I just don't want to get it on the dash. Try to keep it off of the dash if I can. Alright guys, So for the most part, that's got that part of it done. That's pretty good transformation. Looks nice. And we'll go from there with it. We'll see how it turns out. Alright, Weenie. We'll be back with more. Alright, Weenie. So that's about it for this project. For this video, I'll probably do like a part 1, part 2, 3, 4, whatever. Maybe try to do it in sections. We're ready to start wiring and getting everything back on it. The belt's on the way. I get it ordered, put back on, and get the motor put on, and we can start wiring. Right in here, I'm gonna have my air tanks and stuff in there. The solenoid will be in there with the air tanks, but there's gonna be a battery out here. There's going to be a battery back there because the charging system on lawnmowers ain't real great. So we'll have that, and that'll probably be the next video, starting the wiring and all that good stuff. May try to go ahead and put the front board on. After I get the air tanks made, I'll video all that. But get the front board on, get the wiring started, get everything going like I want it to go. And be a good video. This bed liner actually turned out really nice. I wasn't going to do the dash, but I went ahead and done the dash. I still got about half of the dash I need to do, which ain't no big deal. I can do that here in the next few days. But it's good coat, good day to hang out in the shop. I need to do some house cleaning, so I'm going to kill it right here, guys. And I hope everyone enjoys the build, and we'll get the groundhog back to work here soon. I've got it over in the other part of the shop right now. It's been running good. The stator, the coil, and I had to go through the fuel system. But for the most part, we got it done good. So anyway, Weenies, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. There'll be builds in between excavating on this on days like today, especially because it's just too wet. Ain't a whole lot you can do, and I will keep content cracking. Does anybody know what that is? Alright, anyway, Weenies, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe. We'll catch you in the next one.